What's going on, Nerd Army? It's time, guys, for another review. Today, we're going to review the Daredevil Season 1. Now, guys, I never got a chance to review this show. I don't think I ever just got around to the review. I love the show. By far, one of my favorite, probably my favorite Netflix series we've had ever. I mean, there's some amazing, like Orange is the New Black, House of Cards. There's some great Netflix series out there, but Daredevil just catches you and pulls you in. Not to mention, I'm a huge fan of The Man Without Fear. This show just had me super excited right when I heard about it coming out. I didn't get to watch it right away, but I watched it a couple months after it came out, but it was freaking phenomenal, guys. So many amazing characters that I've always wanted to see portrayed to the extent that I believe they could be portrayed. I mean, some people, yes, love the Daredevil movie. The director's cut, I'm not going to lie, adds a little bit more to it, but I was never an Affleck Daredevil fan. I'm sorry. If you guys love him, that's great. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. I just never was a fan of Ben Affleck as Daredevil. I also hated Jennifer Garner as Elektra, so don't kill me in the comment section. If you guys loved him, tell me. I mean, that's just my opinion, guys. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. If you loved it, I'm not going to fight you on it. But this TV show was so well cast and so well done. It is freaking amazing, guys. So, if you haven't watched it, there will be spoilers. I'm going to talk about some of my favorite moments and some of my favorite characters. So, know that there will be spoilers coming up, guys. So, there's your warning. Spoiler warning! Let's go. So, my favorite character by far in this is Charlie Cox. So, Charlie Cox plays Daredevil. He plays Matt Murdock. He is the embodiment of Daredevil. To be honest, I mean, so many characters out there never fully get their potential covered, as in we never find the right actor to really pull them off. There's always good actors that do a great job, and there's some that just bomb. I mean, i.e. Ben Affleck as Daredevil. But Charlie Cox gave us the perfect Matt Murdock, which I loved about that. Matt Murdock is such an interesting character in the comics. Not only is he just Daredevil, but he also is a very in-depth character that I was so excited we got to meet, get to know, be introduced to. Daredevil really gave us this totally new outlook on this character and the world he's from. So Charlie Cox brings this to life. Plus, Charlie Cox, if you guys don't know, has a thick accent. To pull off Matt Murdock so flawlessly, you never hear his accent. The entire damn show, you never hear his accent, which is awesome. I mean, I know that was intentional. I understand, guys. Don't blow me off in the comments, but Charlie Cox really embodied Matt Murdock, which is the best part. Just like you can't have a good Batman without a good Bruce Wayne. Now, I know we've gotten him in the past, but that's what I'm just saying. He pulled off the character, such an in-depth character, still down to earth, still kind of feeling everything out, but at the same time is so well kept, put together, and he just knows his shit. So, Charlie Cox, by far my favorite character on the show, but he also is the main character. But my second favorite character is going to be one of my favorite villains to ever be written in Marvel Comics. I love the Kingpin. I love Wilson Fisk, the Kingpin. We got Michael Clark Duncan, guys. I'm not hating. Michael Clark Duncan is an awesome actor, but he was not Kingpin. A lot of people say, "Oh no, it's because he's black." No, guys. By far, Michael Clark Duncan did a great job as the Kingpin, but to me, he was never truly the real Kingpin we've always known. Okay. Now, Michael Clark Duncan, God rest his soul, he's an amazing actor and still one of my favorite actors to ever live. He's done so many great roles. But Vincent D'Onofrio, when I saw he was cast as Kingpin, I was blown the hell away. I'm like, I can see it. Holy shit. Then we get to see him on screen and just commanding such a deep, dark sense of purpose and presence on screen. This guy blew my damn mind all over the wall, guys. All over the damn wall. Vincent D'Onofrio is a great actor in the first place. I always loved him in Law and Order and everything else he's been in. But seeing him bring Wilson Fisk to life changed everything. I'm so excited that, I mean, to be honest with you, I hope we get maybe a Spider-Man crossover one day. I know we're getting the Punisher in Season 2, which is another awesome character coming out. But I mean, with Daredevil, because he's a street-level superhero, I'm really excited to see who they bring in. I would love to get a crossover with Spider-Man, like I said, because Spider-Man and Kingpin have so many great fights. If you guys remember the old 90s Spider-Man cartoon, Kingpin was one of the main villains in that damn cartoon. And the comics, there's so many great battles between him and Spider-Man. Now, Kingpin, with being Vincent D'Onofrio, he portrayed a sick, sadistic, but still under control, evil freaking genius. Now, this guy, obviously, at the end of this episode, or at the end of the season, he did get caught. I mean, they did. Matt Murdock outsmarted the shit out of that guy, okay? That's just how it went. The fact is that final fight between Daredevil and Kingpin really just blew me away, guys. He is such a badass, and Vincent D'Onofrio embodies this amazing character. So, I mean, let me know, guys, did you agree with me? Do you think he was an awesome Kingpin? Now, a lot of other great characters did develop in this show, like Karen Page, who was played by Deborah Ann Wall. Now, if you guys don't know Deborah Ann Wall, she's been in a bunch of different things, but the most memorable for me was True Blood, when she played the sexy vampire. Whoo, that kept being a virgin again. But Deborah Ann Wall is a great actress. She can portray so many different levels of sadness, depth. I mean, she really has a lot of range as an actor. And it is amazing how good she did this character. She started off timid, then she started to get a little bit more huevos. Then she kind of went back and went a little bit shit crazy. Then she shot Wesley in the fucking chest like 7 times. Holy crap. Damn. I mean, her character has been everywhere across the board. I loved her as Karen Page. I thought she was a perfect Karen Page. She portrayed this character that we all loved and we wanted to see everything great happen to, but at the same time, she did not give up. She was persistent. She just never said, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to give up, I'm going to take that money, I'm going to take off. No, she went in, dug deep, didn't care, basically, I think she's going to be a freaking great asset to have in the next season. I can't wait to see Deborah Ann Wall continue to play Karen Page to a T. So, I mean, I really enjoyed her as a character. Elvin Henson, who played Foggy Nelson, was another great character. Foggy was always one of my favorite side characters in the Daredevil comics. You can't have Nelson and Murdock without Foggy, so I'm sorry. If you guys didn't like him as Foggy Nelson, which I've heard a couple people say they didn't, I loved him as Foggy Nelson. I thought he was great. He's a dude I want to go have a drink with. I mean, he can drink, too. He drinks a lot, but he's a dude I want to go have a drink with. I mean, really, Elvin Henson is a great actor. I've seen a bunch of movies he's in, including like The Butterfly Effect. He was a character in that. He went pretty fucking crazy in that movie. But as Foggy, he embodied the perfect opposite for Matt. Matt was cool, calm, collected. Foggy was trying to go big, trying to be something else, and just trying to push forward. And Matt was his anchor, basically. So I really enjoyed that. So Elvin Henson, thumbs up for me, big guy. That was awesome portrayal of Foggy Nelson. Now, one of my favorite side villains was Wesley. I mean, he was played by Toby Leonard, but he was awesome. I mean, I just loved to hate him. I mean, he was such a douchebag and was portrayed so amazingly by Toby that he blew my damn mind. I mean, he was just such a little tool, such a D-bag, but you kind of rooted for him a little bit at sometimes. I did, at least. I mean, I really liked the relationship between him and Fisk. That was really cool, and got to see how much, like, he really had Fisk's trust, and he was the only person that really, truly had the trust of Wilson Fisk. He basically had the keys to the castle. He could do whatever the fuck he wanted. Fisk would back him. So it was really amazing, guys. There were so many great parts of this show. I really love Rosario Dawson's character. I mean, oh my God. I mean, there was just so many great characters in this. and getting to see the progression of Daredevil from like the John Romita Jr. with the Man Without Fear with the black suit going all the way to more modern, and I love the suit. When they recreated the suit, I loved it when he was in the black suit too. He looked fucking awesome. I just got big flashbacks of reading Man Without Fear, and I was like, dope. But the new suit at the end is so badass. I love how realistic they kept it. I was so worried about them making it too cartoony or making it like the Daredevil movie. I wasn't into the suit in that one. I really didn't. I wanted to see a little bit of a difference, a little bit more. I mean, I know they tried to go right from the comics in that one, but there were still differences that I wasn't a fan of. But the new suit really looks badass, and I love that it's made out of that armor that's very thin and light, and you can move in it really well. That was one of my favorite parts of this show, guys. But I really cannot wait for season 2. I wanted to do this review because Jessica Jones comes out in November. In about 5 weeks, Jessica Jones comes out. So that's another show I will be reviewing every single episode and the total season afterwards. That is what I'm super excited for. I love Jessica Jones as a character. She has such a fucked up story that I want to see how far they're going to go on Netflix with it. And because it's on Netflix, we could go all the way, man. All the way. And if you guys don't know the history of Jessica Jones, go ahead, go down into my playlist. I have the history of Jessica Jones. I was my last history of I've done. It was a couple weeks ago, but I'm working on some other ones, guys. But I wanted to review this show because I never did. And I love it. I mean, I want to know what you guys thought about Daredevil. What was your favorite part of the series, and who was your favorite character? I mean, was it Charlie Cox's Daredevil? Was it Vincent D'Onofrio as Fisk? Was it Deborah Ann Wall as maybe Karen Page? Did you like Foggy? I mean, who was your favorite character, guys? Let me know down in the comments below. Make sure you guys hit that like, thumbs up button on this video. I would greatly appreciate it, guys. And then make sure you guys smash that subscribe button. It's that big sexy one right down there. Make sure you go down there, smash the subscribe button to keep up with me and all the reviews I do every single day, guys. I'm Andrew. You have been watching Nerdsmerized. Peace out. Hey guys, if you like what you saw and you want to see more, make sure you go click that big sexy subscribe button. And I will see you guys next time right here on Nerdsmerized.